Hello, researching tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play XCOM Apocalypse with me, BlueAnkylo. So today we're going to try to pass a little bit more time, make a little bit of progress here. We're currently in... Oops, that's not the button. We're currently in week 2 of our series. A few days into week 2, that is, to be specific, and, overall points are looking pretty good. We just completed a couple anti-infiltration missions, whatever you want to call those, and probably nothing much else to do until the next UFO assault. Although I'm sure I could go raid some Cult of Sirius if I was really excited, but I'll take a break from that for a little while. Unless I really want some more money. And I always want more money. So that's always true. They still have a little bit left, and at the end of the week they'll get another 140,000, so maybe we'll just wait till the end of the week. It doesn't really matter, but I like to think that we're stealing their money, so that's how I function. One thing to keep track of, we are losing friendship with certain factions here. Probably the biggest one to worry about is Transstellar, because I'm sure I've explained it, but once they go to hostile, we can't use transports, and that includes shipping civilians and agents and items between our two bases. So I probably will have to pay them off at some point, and I might want to do it before they go hostile. I think, and I mean I could be wrong, but I think it's actually, in general, although we can't make friends with them at all, I can't really demonstrate it, but I think it's cheaper to go from from unfriendly to neutral than it costs to go from hostile to unfriendly. So if we pay the money to get it now, even though it might drop back down to unfriendly soon, that would still cost less than waiting till it goes hostile and going, darn, I actually need you guys to ship some stuff for me and get them back up. Like, I think it's more expensive that route. I'm not too worried about Synth Mesh, Gravball League. It doesn't, I mean, I might be getting more good human agents if they were friendly, but it's probably fine. I don't really know what these guys do for anything. Some sort of crazy political group, I guess. And Technocrats, another political group, I think. A lot of these aren't too important to worry about. Interesting. We have made some friends, obviously. Oh, they are competitors with the Cyclones and stuff. The Psionic faction. Interesting. And then we actually have allied ourselves with the government, Megapole, and Nutrivent. I really wasn't expecting that, but yeah, sure, we get lots of food, I guess. That's better than nothing. Alright, well, let's let some time go by, I think. If you didn't catch it at the end of last episode, I have started renaming characters for Base 2. They'll be the characters with the rookie insignia there. And I think I missed one, so C Jingles has shown up. As well as, oh, there's another one I missed. I haven't renamed that one yet. I'll catch up with them soon enough. We don't have any equipment ready for this base, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, let's let some time pass, like I said I would. Alright. Advanced Quantum Physics Lab complete. A larger, better equipped lab for researching the larger pieces of alien tech. Alright, now, I was thinking about it, and it might be more counterproductive to build it right now than to build it later. Like, basically, what I'm thinking is, if we look at our base layout, the only way I can build a quantum physics lab is if I destroy a quantum physics lab. Like, the only way I can build the large one, well, for one thing, I need some money. For second thing, I would have to demolish this, which means 8 days of no tech, and that's probably 2 or 3 more techs pretty easily, actually. So that's actually probably, I think I should build it here. I know I originally said I wasn't going to build it, but if I build it here, then there's no downtime. I've still got room for a large workshop, and once I've finished the quantum lab, I could build a large workshop here. Like, I could transfer 5 scientists to base 2. I'd still have 2 labs researching, which is probably enough. And then I wouldn't lose those days of research. But that means I need some money right now if I want to start that. If I sold this, you probably wouldn't get anything anyway, actually. It means I'd have to do a couple raids on the cult, but I kind of like that idea. Now, technically, again, there's nothing to research yet that needs a large lab, but it won't be too long before we run into some of those. So I'm researching the disruptor. I might want to go for this next, although there's a lot of good stuff. I think if we want to build our own craft, essentially, I think we have to research all 3 of the alien propulsion, control, and energy. And I'm pretty sure that's also how we unlock the large workshop. And again, we will need the large workshop to build our own aircraft. So the sooner we get that, the sooner we can start the workshop. Although it doesn't necessarily affect our strength early on. I think I'm going to rush this and this. And I'd like to research, it's not here yet, but whatever unlocks that green module for our interceptors, that would be the next most important. And I know we've only got one of these, so this is pretty early, but honestly, we found one early on, so we may as well research it, because that's well, I don't want to spoil it, but that's a really good weapon. Alright, convinced myself. So then we need money, and that means the old raiding game. Now, I could be patient and wait till the end of month, and I might make a little bit more money. But we're playing on Superhuman, and Superhuman means, apparently, the aliens progress really, really fast. So we've really got to be on our game, on top of our game, to be, researching and producing quickly. I mean, the alien ships already have shields. We're already fighting enemies with the giant laser weapons. They're going to continue to sort of accelerate like that. So I'm thinking, maybe for fun, we take out a max-size squad raid. Which, well, and to be fair, I also need money to start equipping my second base. And I don't have spare money. Yeah, I haven't really shown this off before. This is just one of the mechanics for XCOM Apocalypse. Now, this won't work on a UFO assault, but if you're going to a building, both for raiding purposes or for clearing out enemy scum purposes, if you send 2 transports with, soldiers in it, agents, then when you get here, thanks, you can select all of them. And this is how we could get to the max size raid, although this is not enough. But this is how you could eventually get to 36. Because I don't think there's any single vessel that could carry 36 total soldiers. But two of them could. So this might be a little crazy. I think it's worth showing on camera. And if I don't make enough money, I might just do a couple off. I'm just going to take 4 squads. I'll try to keep them mostly max size. It'll mostly just mean it's easier to maneuver people. Than having 5 or 6 squads to kind of keep people grouped up. Again, we're only fighting Cult of Sirius. They're usually not too much of a problem. And we'll see. I'm going to leave the gun on slightly accurate mode, just so that if they do show up, we don't have to wait half an hour on Overwatch machine gun shots. So it looks like it might be another 2 wide map, or 2 vertical map. Although it could be 2 or 3 across, like our last cult mission. So, let's see. We've got groups 4, groups 3, groups 2, groups 1. And we should check for sure to make sure there's no enemies in the first room we're in. And then assuming it's safe, we'll move up to the doorway and prepare for a breach into the next room. And I forgot to re-equip everyone's grenades off camera, so that's my bad. I'll try to remember to do that after this episode's over. Well, it's always fun blowing up the Cult of Sirius. I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but I find it really satisfying to just destroy all these curtains. You know, I don't think it really accomplishes anything, probably. But it makes me feel good. So let's keep blowing stuff up. The machine guns aren't super amazing at doing this job, but explosive rounds work wonderfully. Look at that. It's a sight to see. Alright. Probably nothing in this room. It's good to be thorough, though, I figure. Alright, so there's actually no elevators here either, so let's just double check just in case. Alright, 100% safe, and we know for sure that's the end of the map. Alright, so there's really only one place to go, or, well, 2 doors, I guess. So what I'm actually going to do, just to be 100% safe, we're going to switch the remainders to walk mode so they use less time units. And, well, they'll use more time units, but they'll preserve their stamina. You know what I meant. And, we'll just walk them towards the door. Although I might consider throwing a grenade here to have another breach. You know, one group over here, one group here, and then a grenade. It might come in useful. Alright. Let's get the show on the road. I mean, I've done a fair number of these Cult of Sirius missions on camera for you guys by now. I hope you understand why I was cutting them. I don't think I've had any negative comments about it yet, honestly, and I kind of doubt we'll really get any, but they are generally the same. You know, there's not too much that will go differently on these missions. Which group are you? Oh, you're just okay. I was confused. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Hey, we got someone with a flying suit. So one thing I forgot to mention last episode is the new recruits we picked up that are hybrids, the sectoid, sort of psionic humans. Those ones will basically require a full suit of Marsec armor to be combat capable. It's just because they have got much worse strength to start, and if you try to fit them with a full suit of Megapole armor, whatever the basic armor is called, they'll basically have no time units left, and they will exhaust themselves really, really quickly. Alright, so we basically moved everybody up. We've tried to move everybody up. And not wasted any stamina to do it. So that's all the real prep work we'll do, I think. I mean, this is just min-maxing to make things easier. But, like, I did do a mission not too long ago where an entire group wasted all of their stamina. And it was kind of frustrating because, well, I guess I could have waited another turn, but it's fine. I don't enjoy not being able to move at a good speed because I waste all my stamina. I bet you there's some enemies on the lower level here. I was wrong. Alright, everyone gets a BlueAnkylo point. Congratulations, YouTube. You're rich. Alright, that's everybody in this group. Alright, well, let's check this door out. Alright, we found something. Action music engage. Alright, so you're up. Gus the Awful 2.0. Let's see if you do better than your original model. Alright, we got 2 stupid cultists in sight. Got a couple bullets in, and he runs for it because he's a chicken. Alright, let's try this guy. Alright, got a couple hits in. Still running away like the coward he is. Wow, this guy is really trying to escape. Well, now you're dead. Alright. Double check for... There's got to be something behind him. I would almost bet that there's more right behind that curtain. So let's find someone with explosive ammunition. There might be somebody right down there, too. No. And let's see if I can... open a path. Still nothing. Alright. I would have lost that bet as well. Now, to be clear, it's actually less efficient to let your androids get your kills. Also, there's another room. So, like I was saying, there might be 3 rooms across. There is indeed at least 2 up, but probably 3 wide. But anyway, like, because your androids don't gain stats from shooting things... Was that from in there? Maybe, maybe not. When you have the option, you should probably let a human or hybrid get the kills, just because they get something out of it, whereas the androids... I mean, nothing wrong with letting the androids kill. It's just, oh, you can't shoot your friend. It's just they don't gain stats, that's all. Now, I almost thought I saw a laser come from on here, but I was probably wrong. Alright, that's a good spot anyway. If enemies come through that door, you're relatively protected. So we'll kind of hide behind the pillars here if I can. And there's probably nothing in this room. Let's move someone else up. Oh, who was that anyway that got that extra kill? That was, Rodica. There you go. Nice shooting. And we're just going to use someone to... Just, you know... I would be surprised if shooting the curtains actually gains you any accuracy bonuses, but you never know. Now, the worst case scenario here will be a cultist walks through the door and fires a rocket and does a ton of damage right here to everybody. It probably wouldn't happen, though. Okay, let's... you know what? I feel like... I don't know if I've really demonstrated this much, but in cultist missions, I'm generally pretty happy to blow out a hole in the wall. Usually one grenade, one AP grenade right beside the wall will blow a hole. One space hole through it. It doesn't work perfectly, but it's, I would say, mostly reliable. And as long as you're not standing too close to an AP grenade, they don't do enough damage to hurt you if you're wearing the Megapole body armor. I think it's Megapole. Marsec is the flying, Megapole is the police. I don't know why the Mars security forces have flying armor, but you know, let's not complain. Let's not whine about it. All right, so these guys haven't really done much. I guess probably the quickest way here is throwing another grenade through it. As we get better weapons, we'll be able to shoot our way through the walls quicker. Oops, that's the wrong one. None of our weapons right now are terribly effective at blowing holes in walls. I mean, I'm pretty sure with the Mega Cannon, the armor-piercing round will blow a hole. It can blow a hole in the wall eventually. But I think it takes more shots than I like to use. Alright, well, unless they're, you know, in the walkways below, there's probably nothing in this room. I'm going to be a little bit more cautious on this side, only because there's places for the enemies to hide. And in the other room, although we only found 2, and there's probably more, they could be literally right there. But I would expect some more enemies to show up over there, basically. That's all. We'll get everyone sort of lined up semi-sensibly. Alright, let's continue. So there was one hiding back there. How did nobody see it? I saw the laser rifle come from back there, but... Alright. Someone might get lucky and hit him. He's pretty far away, though. Ah, the explosive ammo. That'll work really good, actually. That's a terrible spot to stand when you've got explosive ammo. Trading some fire. Come on, squad. Shoot him. I wish there was a way to kind of speed up projectile fire. Like in the original, the first 2 XCOM games, there was a setting that would control how fast you know, projectiles move, just so you could speed up end turns a little bit. But it's no big deal. All right, so we didn't kill him, but we've got lots of shots ready to go. And actually, let's deal with this one first. So we've got This is our robot friend. He doesn't... We don't need to use him. Let's use someone who hasn't got a kill yet. So Panda Ace, let's give you a shot. I don't think you killed anybody yet. And I'm a little bit disappointed here in Rodica. I think she forgot her glasses. She should have been able to see that agent, or that enemy right there. Poke our head in here, we can see there. I just wanted to check if there's anything from another angle here. I'm going to keep the groups over here, though. I'll keep the two groups separate for now. Alright, so let's take people... I'm being, like, extra cautious here. It's probably not necessary. But you never know. Alright, so they're all moved up. We'll take this group up. We'll just blow another grenade. We'll just use another grenade to blow a hole in that wall. And you probably have seen, but hiding behind the curtains does not provide very good cover. So I wouldn't really recommend that as a strategy. Do you guys ever get kind of annoyed when you watch like action TV shows and people hide behind car doors to stop bullets? Now, I understand there's probably reinforced, you know, doors for like military vehicles and stuff like that. But your typical residential, I don't know, Toyota or Honda or whatever, pretty sure the doors are not bulletproof. It's just thin aluminum, and I'm pretty sure bullets would just go through it. Same thing with like most of your furniture. So, yeah. In this world, I don't think I would trust a curtain to block a autocannon round, let's say. Alright, who do we want to use here? Well, I was talking about how good the explosive rounds were at long range, so let's do that. I mean, that was a pretty good hit. This guy's toast. Oh, man, that was too easy. Look at that long range. Sir Danny, not very merciful. Not even great accuracy. Also a robot, so I wasted the... I wasted the gains. Ah, well. Alright, so... we went for a little jump here with Fox because I want to double check below us. Alright, nothing there. We're going to keep you guarding this corridor for the moment. We're going to send another person down. This time we got Zach Nakif. Checking out this corridor. Pretty wide open space. What I'll do to keep you a little bit safer is just pull you back a little bit, but then you can guard that one. Alright, I mean, nothing terribly exciting going on. We've only killed 3 and oddly split up. Like, one, there must be more right behind this door. I would almost bet on it. Enough time units? Yeah, you can get there. Right. Nothing obvious, so I won't put you too far in for, you know, keeping you safe. Alright, so I think the brunt of our forces should be moving up towards this door where I expect more enemies to come. And if possible, save a few time units. Maybe kneel down for maximum accuracy. Because we've already shot one, and the goal of this is to make money, I don't want to explode their grenades and stuff. I want to recover corpses where possible here. Could probably show off that disruptor gun. I haven't really used it much yet. 26 time units. Okay, you're not going to have much left. Spent them all shooting that guy. But you can check this room in here, maybe. Oh, that's just a quick way out. Alright. Well, I didn't actually leave as many people on Overwatch as I was sort of planning. These guys over here, especially if I kneel down, they might have a good enough shot across the room that it might work. Alright, I think that's basically everybody. Just don't come around the corner with a rocket launcher, that's all. Okay. So, let's just push forward. The safe thing would be to line everybody up before you head up here, but I was feeling brave. also feeling like I just want this to speed up a little bit. Seeing as I'm recording this one, I'll go a little bit more aggro. Alright, we got ourselves a kill by Rodica. Maybe a twofer. Pretty close. I think this guy has like a law pistol or something. I really don't think that's going to get through the armor. Oh, we didn't get the kill. Alright, next is Gus. So I know the same couple people are getting most of the kills because they've been up front, so that's okay. And we're also at the end of the map coming up here. Alright, one bullet away. Now, I could get here with 5 TUs left, or I could try shooting from further away. Yeah, let's try to get out of the way so I can take more shots, because I doubt we'll... Well, that's going to make things more complicated. I wanted to make sure we had a few more shots from other party members, but this is going to get a little bit difficult to kill that guy. Maybe we've got enough time units? We need someone who's really fast. Blanket, are you fast enough? 12 to use. That might be enough. Alright, let him have it. Excellent. Very good blanket. Best blanket round these parts. Alright, well, we got ourselves another wall to blow up, so... someone's got to have a grenade, I'm sure. Honestly, I do feel like one grenade each is... one of each type of grenade each is probably more than enough. There will be a time now and then where I'll feel like, oh man, I wish I had a couple more grenades. But most of the time, that's not what happens. Most of the time, we've got a bunch of grenades we never used. Gotta check this corner. Alright, so this room... Well, I couldn't confirm that it's clear, but... I can't see. Sometimes line of sight is a bit strange. Alright, well, let's move some more people up. Again, we'll set it up so we've got a few Overwatch shots just in case. These guys won't have a ton of TUs, so I'm not going to kneel them down. These guys are done. These guys are on kind of Overwatch duty. Overwatch duty. Overwatch duty. Alright. Oh, wait, maybe not. Maybe I had a bunch of TUs ready and I just wasted my turn. I only moved half my guys. Oh, well. Looks like we're fine, aren't we? Alright, so... This is the end of the map. On this end. Double check nobody's here. So, what do you think? They're hiding, like, right in this corner, maybe? There's not many other places to go. And we thought more of them would be behind this door. Well, I got one way to find them. Huh. Oh, out of TUs. Well... We've lost one. I wonder if there's only like one or two left and they're just panicking somewhere. I just have to find them. Have a peek over here. I guess I wouldn't be too surprised if they were like hiding underneath those. Might be able to see from here. Well, I don't want you to go in totally solo. That's a little bit too much for me. I like to keep some backup, you know? You know? Let's send some backup. Now, they could have been, like, behind us in a way. Because I don't think there's any connection over here that goes vertical. So I have to be a little bit careful clearing some of these areas. But I don't know where they're hiding now. They could be behind those doors. You never know. That would suck, because it'll be really hard to get many reinforcements in there. Although I suppose, actually, now that we're in this room, we've got another way into the lower area. So that's good. Okay, let's just send this first one as backup. Gotta have a little bit of backup. And we'll send some more people down just in case. I mean, the last time I came to a raid on camera, it was over before it started. It was so fast. This is probably more common, where you play relatively carefully, and then there's relatively low risk, but it sometimes takes a while, which is, I mean, this is, oh, you've got a flying suit. You can't jump down if you got a flying suit. This is probably more typical, and also the reason why I feel like I'm okay cutting them, because, I don't know, I'm sure some people enjoy this kind of Let's Play, this kind of footage, that is to say, but I feel like this is a little bit less exciting than your typical mission, where you've got a bit of threat, a bit of stuff going on. You know, I have to kind of make up my commentary here, because there's nothing too exciting happening. Alright, let's go check the other side. So, guys, we've got, I think, enough downstairs now. I'm not too worried. So let's send a couple more up this way. They'll probably just waste all their time units and not even make it halfway, but... Alright, well, I think I remember to move everybody this turn, at least. And given the fact that one of them was... I forgot about these guys entirely. But given there was a guy hiding in the smoke here, maybe it was worth leaving a few behind to double check. Interesting. The only reason I would put these guys here is just to make sure nothing sneaks up from behind, which... honestly, it does happen now and then, where the aliens manage to sneak in from a side you weren't looking. Okay, that one's panicked. They were in the final room, the top right. Exchanging some bullets. We'll have to see who this is. They're doing pretty well. Alright, who was doing that good shooting? That was... Hector! Alright, let's see if you can finish this guy off. It's a very sturdy Cult of Sirius unit. But yeah, he was using a law pistol. There's almost no way that ever penetrates your armor. So it's pretty pathetic that the cult actually even tries to use stuff like that. Alright, so this is Soul Reaver. What do you say about raining a little death down here? I know it'd be easier to go point blank, but no line of fire. Yeah, pretty classic. I almost don't believe this. Well, that did not work out very well, Soul Reaver. I gotta say, that was not what I was expecting. Also, I bet you our stamina's out. Yeah, our movement's gone down significantly. Which means, actually, that the not running for the first couple turns was probably a good idea. This group could get into position if we throw another grenade. Tiny little bit of damage, nothing to worry about. Alright, let's see if we can get a couple shots in here with the guys I almost forgot about. Panda Ace. I wonder if I jump you down if you could get close enough. Oh, right, you fly. Right. Yeah, 15 should be enough. Now, if I was really smart, I wouldn't have moved him here. I would have put him, like, on this side so that he doesn't block further attacks, but... I trusted he was going to get the kill. And check the room. Alright, we're done. Hey, we got some promotions. Now, this will mostly happen as... because of the game's mechanics, you only get promotions if... Promotions only sort of unlock if there's a number of... what's the word? if there's a... I forget. There's a word I'm looking for. I think it starts with an S. Someone probably knows it. Someone, what are you, dictionary type folks? But anyway, if you've got enough units at the lower rank, then these sort of unlock, and as soon as a character with enough experience or kills whatever the statistic is, then they'll sort of automatically get the promotion if they survive. So the thing is, like, as I recruit new soldiers at the second base, a bunch of these promotion spots will open up. If we stop recruiting soldiers, we would actually not see a lot of promotions, just the way it works. Hopefully that makes sense. Anyway, that was trivially easy, honestly, and it further nails it in that I probably shouldn't be showing these on camera much. I mean, it's fine. It's not like it's a terrible thing for an episode, but I think this one cements that for a while I'm just not going to show these unless something really unusual happens, because, I mean, it was a fine episode. There's nothing wrong, but we definitely didn't have anything too dangerous. Someone in that mission did have a Marsec heavy launcher. I just must have killed them quick. We got 5 cyclones, and I don't know, probably not too much else. So let's sell the gear. Let's see here. Cyclones. It's not bad. We've actually managed to raid a fair stock of them by now. And that's enough money for me to build the quantum, whatchamacallit at least, which is what I wanted. I'm just going to start selling these. I know we're crafting them right now, and we'll get more from aliens as we kill them. I haven't really shown them off much, but just trust me when I say they're not very good. They're okay, but they're not very good. Once we've got the upgraded version of this, though, oh boy, we'll probably use them. Sell the rocket launch, or... yeah, sell those for now. Sell these for now. You know, eventually we'll have lots of money and I won't be so stingy. But for now, I got soldiers to recruit. I got bases to build. Sell a couple machine guns. No, we're going to need them for our new soldiers at the second base. So that's not a great idea. Alright. Looks good to me, boss. So we're up another 30,000. That was pretty profitable. Now I can build the Advanced Quantum Research Lab. Excellent. I think maybe all I'll build in this second base is the Quantum Lab and a large workshop. That's... I was going to start building some more of the small buildings before they got away, right? I'm pretty sure I'm going to need at least one more living quarter. So, like, think of it this way. The Advanced Quantum Lab needs 10 scientists. The Advanced Workshop needs 10 engineers, so that's 2 living quarters for that. If I also want a reasonable sized squad, I need 1 or 2 more living quarters. So I've only got the 2, so even if I just science up at this point, I would have no room for my soldiers. I want soldiers. So that's 10 soldiers and 20 soldiers. So I kind of have to do that. A large quantum lab. Now, if I have 20 soldiers, most of whom are... well, not robots. I probably want more training area, because the training area is only 10 soldiers each. So 2 training areas would cover all my normal training, and then 1 psi gym will cover the psi soldiers. And we'll just say New Sorpigal gets a few psi soldiers. Zenobia, maybe I'll build a psi lab here at some point, but maybe not as well. So I know this base wasn't quite as big as I needed for all my stuff, but it's fine. And I still need a medical bay as well, so I guess one of these spots gets a med bay, because you definitely want to be able to recover from wounds. Yeah, it's kind of a little bit small. That's okay. And then the plan is still large workshop once I unlock it. Probably demolish the quantum physics lab at some point. And then I can build maybe another large workshop. Like, I'd like to have 2 maybe at some point. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do with all my space, but it'll be fine. Let's at least let some time go by, maybe see what the next exciting event will be. I wouldn't mind doing a little bit more raiding, but I'll just be doing that between episodes from now on, because, I mean, you guys saw it. If you're still watching, I mean, probably everybody's already quit watching. That was so boring. I'm being a little sarcastic, but yeah, I mean, you guys saw it, right? Like, it's just not that dangerous. Alright, we've researched something. That's worth it. The multi-worm. This creature is a rapacious carnivore whose feeding frenzy contributes to the rapid growth of younger life forms called hyperworms, which are reared inside its body. The gestation period for the hyperworms is about 3 days, and each multi-worm gives birth to 4 offspring. It's not always 4, but sure. The birth process is lethal for the parent. The hyperworms explode from the multi-worm's body and consume it within a matter of seconds. Ow, gross. The brain structure of the multi-worm is undeveloped and is unlikely to be affected by psionic attacks. The tissue analysis from the autopsy will provide an invaluable contribution to our biological warfare research. Yeah, you gotta do all these worm researches. I don't know why we're using forks on it. It does not look appetizing. All right, we got another important tech done. We're already starting the alien genetic structure, which is great. Let's continue with... So I think we've done both hyperworms and both multi-worms. I think we need to do the eggs as well. I have looked it up at some point. It might even be the chrysalis. It might be like eggs, worm, and chrysalis to do the first real breakthrough. But that's fine. It's no rush. Let's do the multi-worm egg. Interrogate. Begin. All right. Now, I will definitely be doing at least one more raid between episodes. The main purpose will be actually to get enough equipment to start equipping my second squad, because I need to buy some armor and maybe not too many weapons, but I definitely need to be able to buy a few sets of armor, because I'd like to have a squad of maybe 12 or so ready to go before too much longer. Let's see if we can get to the end of the day for today's episode, though. Also, I should double check this every now and then. Yeah, it looks like we cleared out all the infiltration. Hey, no problem. Points keep going up, and we'll check if we got anything interesting to recruit. Keeping in mind that as soon as this finishes, I'll need a whole bunch of biochemists. If I want to keep 3 going at once, which is actually kind of insane, that's 5, 10, 20 biochemists. I actually probably don't have the living space for it. I hadn't really thought of that, did I? What am I trying to do? This one. Yeah, I won't have the living space. Well, maybe what I'll try is, once this is finished, I'll tear one of the biochem labs down. So I still just do 2 at a time. But this one will have 10 researchers instead of 5. Something like that. So we've got some more soldiers to recruit. 2 more... Robot, human, hybrid. So 2 of each, actually. That's not bad. I'll probably want to recruit both humans for the second base. Looks like we've at least unlocked... Ooh, that's a biochemist. Well, we've been really short on biochemists, so that's nice. And so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we finally got enough to fully staff 2 labs. Now, like I said, I don't have enough space for 20 of these, and I probably won't ever find enough anytime soon. But I might have enough, like I'd like to maybe prep for 15 biochemists so I can do that. Now, I don't know if I should buy, or hire, that is to say. Yeah, with 3 days left, they seem to come in, they really trickle in, so it might be worth buying a couple preemptively if I can get the money. It's probably worth it to buy, to recruit Manfred here, even if we don't throw him to work, put him to work immediately. I would probably be smart to buy the 92. Yeah. So we'll get that one in there. Actually, I'm out of money at this point. And similarly, we'll need some more engineers for base 2, because we'll need 10 engineers over there as well. Alright, well, we're going to need some money one way or the other. So let's get dangerous, but actually end the episode. And I am definitely going to do a little bit of raiding. Not too much, again, I don't want to really overdo it. But I feel like a couple raids in between missions is probably worth it. We'll probably be attacked by UFOs today, so what I'd like to do off camera is just make a little bit of money, enough that I can buy my soldiers for this base, hire the soldiers. Yeah, I'm a slave trader. Hire the soldiers, buy them enough equipment so that they're basically ready to go. We probably won't have, you know, 12 or 16 for a mission ready, but we'll be getting close, and then maybe at that point I'll be ready to split my Air Force out, and we can put half in our main base and half in our second base. And I can show how that works soon enough. Although, am I missing anything important here? No. No. We've got the repair bay, we've got the basic living quarters and stores. I'd probably be smart to start building the med bay here soon, so I'd like enough money for the med bay, the soldiers, and some basic gear. Nothing too exciting. Yeah, that's probably okay. Alright, folks, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you back next episode with a little bit more money and some more dead cultists. Because, I mean, seriously, who likes these guys? You guys read this, right? They align themselves with the aliens. The aliens that are trying to kill us. How dare they? Alright, folks, see you next time. Thanks for watching.